What up, you guys? My name is Rafael with Types of Collectibles, and I'm an IT professional full time that happens to run a Pokemon TCG business on the side. We have now done over $20,000 in sales, and it's thanks to you guys. So thank you so much if you're here and you purchase from me from our website, topshelfcollectibles.com. I really appreciate you. You guys are awesome. So in this video, we're going to be talking about a dark secret that distribution is holding over our heads. If you guys haven't watched, Dr. Applesauce made a really good video about a day ago, essentially talking about how the largest distribution company, also known as MJ Holdings, has a subsidiary company through which they are selling a lot of Pokemon products and sports products and a lot of TCG at very close, if not market prices. All right, so MJ Holdings. Hats off to Dr. Applesauce because that was a really good piece. He went in deep researching, the company and figuring this out. Essentially, if you guys haven't watched that video yet, he basically found out that MJ Holdings, the largest distribution of Pokemon, they have a subsidiary company called GT Collectibles, which is selling a lot of Pokemon products and football products and a lot of TCG products on Walmart.com, and I'm assuming probably other places at very close to market values, right? So the problem with that is that because they are doing that, it's taking away, the idea is that it's taking away the products that should be going to local car shops and local game shops that are essentially needing this product in order to survive, to pay the bills and move forward. Now, everything that he basically brought up in that video was true, except for a couple things. There's a couple things that weren't quite right. I've been around the hobby since 2018, and I've been in the business, out of the business, as a collector. Over the years, MJ Holdings has always been a company, distribution company, that tailors to big box stores like Mayer, Walmart, Jewel, etc., etc. Never have they ever distribute to local car shops or local game shops. So the idea of this problem is that if they're scalping the prices through this subsidiary of theirs called GT Collectibles, is that why is that product being sold at these absurd prices when they could be going to the local car shops and the local game shops that needs it, right? Well, the truth is that if they weren't doing that, those products, those prismatic boxes that you see that they have posted out for like $110, all that product wouldn't be going to the car shows. It would actually be going to like the Walmart, the Jewels, all their clients, which those are the biggest clientele. Their plate is full because there's so many Walmarts in the entire United States. That's what they tailor to. Now, if you look online, if you go on Google and you type Pokemon distributors or Pokemon distribution companies, you get a list of distribution companies. That is public records. You can call them all up and ask them if they are willing to give you a slot to be their client. You can do that. Anybody can. MJ Holdings is not in that list. Why? Because like I said, they do not tailor to local car shops or local game stores. So that product will go to the shelves of those retailers, and we know what happens nowadays when those products hit the retail shelves. They get snatched up by scalpers, and then they end up in the secondary market 2 times, 3 times the price, right? And so by all means, I am not defending what they're doing as something that is okay to do, because they are, as a distribution, and have an unfair advantage and are taking all this product that the public needs and wants and putting it at a very high inflated price on Walmart.com. And honestly, it's not a good look on them. As a distribution, as the largest distribution in America, MJ Holdings, it doesn't look good. There's a lot of Reddit posts about this now. I don't know if they were there before Dr. Applesauce made that video or after, but there's a lot of people now talking about it because now they have more eyes into what is really going on, especially with the high demand for Pokemon products. There's 2 reasons why they may be doing this. There's 2 potential reasons. And one of them is that they're just trying to raise their margins, right? Their contracts are usually set because big box stores usually don't negotiate, right? They have a set price that they usually buy. And if inflation happens, 5% increase over the years, they'll take that. But other than that, there's not much wiggle room for MJ Holdings to make more money. That's why you see these mystery boxes and mystery packs that you find at a Walgreens from time to time or at Meijer, because they are trying to increase their bottom line or their margins. And so a way of doing that for them is also doing it through this GT Collectibles company that posts on Walmart and people buy because the product is so, scarce. While this is not okay, I feel like it's not okay because they have an unfair advantage, right? They have access, direct access to Pokemon Company and products, and they're selling it at very high prices, which it doesn't help the problem. That's the number one reason. I think they're just trying to increase their margins to try to make a little bit of profit, taking advantage of the bull market. Now, this GT Collectibles is not a brand new company. It's been around for a while. Matter of fact, I pre-ordered at some point from them without knowing that they were a subsidiary of MJ Holdings. This just came to light when Dr. Applesauce made that video. I bought them at like $60 a piece. They're not selling it at MSRP, right? So they're trying to increase their margins by using this little children company. The second thing, it's boggling to even talk about it, that I think that may be happening here is Pokemon probably knows about this. Probably know that they are doing this through this GT Collectibles company, and is a way of manipulating the market. Is a way of saying, hey, don't put too much product on the shelves. They're gonna end up in the secondary market anyway. But in case they don't, use your GT Collectibles subsidiary company. Inflate the prices to a market price, and let's keep the hype up. Why? Because Pokemon Company wants to keep the hype up for the upcoming sets that are coming, because this is the bull market era, right? They're making a ton of money. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. If you think the LGSs and the local card shops or the little rip and chippers and all these little, companies that have a little piece of the cake are making a ton of money right now because of the bull market, the ones that have access to distribution, think again. Whoever is making the biggest money out of all is the Pokemon Company. They got those machines running. I don't know if they have them at 100% efficiency, because when they print, they mean business and they can print. I just think that it's not in their best interest to do that, because they have other sets that are coming here soon that they would like to capitalize on. They don't want it to sit on shelves, right? The Pokemon Company has been around for over 30 years. They know what they're doing. They know how to create hype. They know how to create a set that is worth it, that people will like, that people will enjoy, because they've done it so many times over and over. It is hard to believe that Pokemon Company does not know that MJ Holdings, their biggest distribution, is doing this, right? So in the eyes of the consumer, in the eyes of whoever is seeing this and seeing that there's so much, demand, and they see that the biggest distributor is selling ETBs for $110 and Surgeon Sparks for $45 and 151 booster bundles for, I don't know, $60 on the Walmart app, it is very upsetting. It can be very upsetting for many, because that is unfair. It is very unfair. But like I said, take this with a grain of salt, because this is my opinion. I think the Pokemon Company just knows, and they don't want the market to tank yet. They don't want it to tank yet because they got all these great sets coming. They got the 30th anniversary coming. They want to move these sets, because if they don't, then we go back into that mellow state, right? That flat line. Everybody moves, and now we're back to just normal margins, right? And at the pace of inflation, if you guys haven't, seen the S&P 500 and, gas prices and everything, the last 2 years, we've been going up and up and up in terms of inflation. I mean, cost of eggs, cost of living, houses, rent, milk, everything has been going up. So hiring employees and manufacturing and making of these cards has gotten expensive too. So this year and a half for a company as big as Pokemon is a big profitable year. It should be for them, right? If they're playing the cards right. And also, there's a very fine line for them to walk, because they really don't want to overprint, because then we're going to get what Magic is doing. Magic overprints their runs, and their cards tank. They've done it so many times. Overprint the crap out of a set, and it crashes to the ground. Pokemon Company has been around enough to know how much is too much and how much it's enough. That's my opinion, right? But the opinion of they shouldn't be doing that with GT Collectibles because that product could be going to the local car shops, unfortunately, is not the case. While it would be very beneficial for them to not sell them through this subsidiary of theirs and instead put it on the shelves, so that way there's more product, and maybe somebody gets lucky, right? A collector or the parent with their kids gets lucky at Meijer, at Walmart, because now there's more product. It's not being scalped by the main distributor, the largest of the U.S. Maybe there's a higher chance of us walking into the store and picking up a product. That's a valid scenario. It's gonna get worse, and just brace for impact, because in the summer you may have a harder time to find product. That's unless Pokemon Company actually prints to the ground a set or reprints something. I don't even think that's possible. At this point, I don't see that's possible. And I've said it before. I don't think they can. I don't think they're capable, physically able to, with the amount of demand, the amount of people that are here, putting eyes on the market, putting eyes on everything Pokemon. I don't think it's possible at this point. The reprints that they announce that they're gonna do, if they do them, I haven't seen them yet. They're gonna be taken out as soon as they hit. You know, I don't. You're seeing all the 151s that have been hitting GameStop lately. They're $40 now. People are still buying them up, right? So the price increases seems like it's doing nothing. They'll buy them up. Why? Because they can make a quick 20, sell them for 60, right? On the open market. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Comment down below what are your thoughts on this, because this is really getting out of hand. This is the biggest and toughest boom that I've lived through. I've been through three of them, and this is the worst. I feel like it's the worst, and it's very focused on Pokemon. I've said this before. Very focused. At the beginning, it was Magic too. Magic was going up too, but now it's not. Look at the Ether Drift boxes; those are crashing, and there's a bunch of other things that are not doing well for Magic. Pokemon, everything's going up. You know, so that's my 2 cents. I don't even know how long we've been into this video, but I've been going at it. I don't even know if I derail from the main topic of this video, but it's one of those days. It's almost like midnight on a Sunday or Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. I just got done packing over, I don't even know how many orders. A lot. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the hobby. I enjoyed being, seeing my sealed collection that then goes to the site and gets sold off to you guys, and seeing all the positive comments that you guys are leaving me on Instagram and emailing me and telling me I appreciate what you're doing. Thank you for not pricing ETBs at 120. I was able to snatch one up. I'm happy to open it with my daughter. Thank you for limiting things. I'm trying to do the best that I can to bring you guys value, bring you the guys the product, so that we can at least enjoy it without having to pay an arm and a leg for that stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I'm continuing to ramble. It's been a long night, but again, thank you for watching. Keep your head up, stay positive, and as always, peace out. Local card shops and local card shops and local grade and local game card shops, local car shops and local game cards, local game shops, bro.